About a month ago, I had a call with one of my clients and we made the 10 years plan of our lives, both of us, how it would look like. Our dream life, then we went to 5, then we went to 2. Well, the reason I'm telling you this is because we set it up goals and it worked for him. We had 1 hour call, which he absolutely loved. And so today I wanted to do kinda the addition to this, but with the new self character. So you control the reality. That's the thing. That's the outline of this video. And by the way, it was inspired by my friend, Zane. So this is the template he gives, and he describes how people, this is the reality, and if people look at it from the perspective of really, like, when you live in the bubble, this guy, for example, looks at the elephant and he thinks this is a rope. This guy thinks it's a wall. This woman thinks his leg is a tree. He thinks it's a snake, his nails. He thinks it's a spear. He thinks it's a fan. And it's pretty interesting that they don't see this big picture just because they limit themselves to the small part of his body. So in today's video, I just wanted to help myself in the first place and then just synthesize it and give you this template as well. It's gonna be, guess where? In the YouTube description. So if you click on the description, there is no lead magnet. I'm not selling you anything. This channel is purely for me synthesizing my knowledge and hopefully somebody uses it for their own benefit. But that's what we're gonna do. And I hope I don't need to convince you more. If you change the reality with your own self first, then you can achieve whatever you want. It's like manifesting, It's just like faith. If you believe that you can get 10K per month, you will get them. But if you don't believe, you probably won't. So that's the thing. That's like being positive. By the way, my first core value is positive and love. Positivism. I don't know how to frame it. And it's kind of cliche, this Instagram quotes and stuff. But I think I come from a religious background, right? And I think those two things, like love in itself is like God for me. And the positivism just impacts your life so much. For example, the reason I do this video is just out of love for my younger self. And I just want to help him. And I think there is more people like him on the internet. And that's why you are still watching, for example. And so I am encouraging you to copy this template right now. This is the actionable step. I want you to copy it from the description, put it into your notes, or use the version of, let me show you close up. It's called Notes. So you can use it by opening it up and then writing. Just quick note. And so let's do it. Let's do it together. Now the discipline and the routine, I think this is like a backbone of my values, because if there is no discipline, no routine, there is no good day for me. And for example, I journal daily. I think I can close this window for less distraction. And it helps me to keep myself accountable. So that's what we're gonna write down, right? Beliefs, goals, habits, behaviors, standards. And I'm gonna write it down for myself. But while I'm doing it, you can take inspiration from me and write your own stuff. So, for example, that's what Thomas did, the video I showed you. He just saw what I was doing and just was copying some of the things, but also applying his new ones. So let's do it. The purpose of it, why we are doing it, to read this every single day, to brainwash ourselves that we are this person and not the person that everybody around us thinks. An old self, a person that does the bad habits. That's probably you're watching this video because you're not satisfied with your current situation and you want to change something, you want to improve it. And so that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully it makes sense. Now let's finally describe the core values. And just look how I do this. I spend time thinking. I don't put like every single thought. What are my values? It's kind of deep as well as like very personal, the thing that I'm sharing on the internet. I shall think if I shall put this video to the internet. My core values. What do I value the most? I value honesty. And specifically, I like this ethical style of things. So ethicality, I don't know how it's called in English. Ethicality and honesty. And by the way, I'm thinking about other people now to come up with these values, but as I'm writing this down, I know that I want to apply this to myself. I want to be every time honest, but not, I would say 80% honest. Do not be fully honest, like especially on the internet, because people can tear out your soul. That's what I've learned from one of my mentors. But ethicality 100%, so you are not selling scams, or I actually believe it myself very deeply that people on the internet, they are truly want, or some people are truly want to help me or to help people in general. And my mom, for example, she always has this mindset that all of the things that are sold on the internet are scam, to the point where I remember it was like 5 years ago, AliExpress just came up into my country. And I found it very cool, cheap prices. You can get things delivered to your door. Even though it was taking 30 days to deliver, I still thought I can buy, for example, a mouse. I really wanted a mouse, and not this one. This was like the mouse I bought was a very cheap mouse, and I don't recommend it. But my mom was actually scared to put her card inside of the website because she thought that they will steal her money. And so what she did is crazy. You won't believe it. She asked her friend that already bought from AliExpress to pay for her delivery, and not only that, but to get the delivery to her house, because she was also afraid to put the address, and then pass the delivery or the package to us for free. That's like, I don't know, this is like, okay, friends are made for this, right? But it's like, why would you just go through all of the steps? Ah, not ethical, she was afraid. And I highly believe that people on internet, now not all of them, but most people are ethical, because that's how we are created, out of good. That's what I believe in. So my core value is that, or like my belief is that the source of every human is good, or not the source. Let me rephrase that. Every human was made for good. It's that when they get more experienced, they could decide to do bad things. And so by this I mean, how every kid is very bright, and some kids fight, yeah, but most of the kids are very cute and very harmless. And I believe that every human was made out of God's image, and I think God is great. So I think if you have the right approach, you can unlock a beauty of every single person on the planet, even the worst kind of people, like killers or drug addicts or whatever. I'm also thinking of what my future wife I would like to have, like her core values. I mean, she's obviously family oriented, but I think I can add style. Like, how can I describe style? Because I like to dress up. I think it makes you more confident, but that's besides the point. Just like, what's the name for extravagant? Okay, I'm gonna check it up in the internet. Maybe I'll just show you how I do this. So normally I just Google how, or not how, what's it called when a person has a style and dresses up. Let's see, because the reason I Google, I like the new AI mod, and I also have a pro subscription. So trendseller, dapper, not glamorous. Okay, let's I mean, from the value, or what is that we were describing? Core values, right? From the values as the principle, not to describe, but like wealthy thinking or something in that kind. So AI is pretty good. It's personalized. I really like AI recently. Old money aesthetics. No, I don't know any of those. I meant like, the rich mindset or rich thinking. Like not rich, but like not rich of Lamborghinis and stuff, but like exquisiteness. Does that word exist? Exquisiteness. My English. Exquisiteness. The quality of being extremely beautiful, delicate, and finely crafted. Yeah. Yeah. Let's maybe put this into the. I meant like that word. Let's see. Principle of quality of luxuries. Sartorial elegance. Yeah, elegance. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was looking for. Elegance as the core value. Sorry, something's broken up. Oh my holy smokes of Apple Notes. Yeah, I never understood how that works. Tab, shift tab. Okay, shift tab. So this is gonna be solidity and elegance. That's what I was looking for. And I have a really personal story about solidity, but it's very personal. I don't think I'm gonna share it. I don't know why I mentioned it. And I don't mean it like the fake way, showing the elegance for the sake of the benefit, but just because I like it, just because I think it's my core value, right? This is what we are doing here. Let me change this. And I'm also gonna add a year, I guess. Doing it every year would be cool. Okay, maybe I'll look into the things that I've written down about myself. So I have this document called Future Husband, and that's how I want, like what's my future wife would want from me. So let me maybe check that. It will give me some inspiration. So here's the document. As you see, I did it 25th November 2024, which is quite a while ago. But I already see strong and stoic character. So like the value strongness, strong and stoicism. But this is like a psychology, this is like a behavior. What is the value? Strong and purpose. My value is purpose. I value purpose. Purpose and I don't know, for some reason I do it and core value. How do you call the value? How do you call the strongness as the value? Let's see. Does that make sense? Okay. Example of values, or let's do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna write that down. Purpose and being strong, whatever. Just don't overthink. I guess that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think 5 or 10, written down 10 is pretty good. Positive and love, discipline, routine, ethicality. I also see confidence here. Confident is more like behavior, self-aware. That's we can add here. Strong and stoic character. Stoic, that's like behavior. No yapping aloud. That's already what comes to mind. Let's do it kind of quicker. 2.5. Oh, oops. 2.5k per month. Financial goal with purposeful business. That would be a dream. Dream as a goal. The difference between dreams and goals. Dreams are the things that you dream about and you don't do anything about them. But goals are the things that you go and do something to achieve it. So that's why it's not a dreams, it's goals. Habit of 300, which for those that you don't know, it's getting traffic daily. Which means 300, this is 100 minutes of content creation, 100 minutes of comments, and 100 minutes of outreach. So this is kind of like 300 minutes. Let's add this in. Like this. Work habit of 300 minutes. I'm thinking to add some more beliefs, and I'm gonna format it like this. Religious. I mean, this is just what I believe in. I believe that there is meaning behind this earth, and that we were created for the meaning, and that there is another earth waiting for me. Not earth, but like, there is a bigger guy that on all of that, whatever you call this person. God, creator. Pretty much the same thing. You got some stuff like that here. I mean, goals, I'm not gonna go into goals that much. It's just I'm doing this for like financial perspective, so you can write down from every aspect of life, like get jacked, I don't know, get a girlfriend, whatever you think you want, but let me think. Beliefs. Regarding my career, I think there is no quick cash plus purpose. And I can expand on this, but it kind of makes sense. Everything is a long-term game if you want to create a goodwill and not just to gamble your money. Beliefs. Kind of write some of those down in my document of my YouTube channel, which I had here. Let's see if I show you something that is, I guess that was this. Oh, this is a template from one of my friends as well. Beliefs. Let's see. This is a template that I made. Rename Tom. Beliefs here. View saying cash. Yeah, that's pretty much. There is no quick cash. Traffic is the pillar of business. That's a great belief, and that's why I have this habit of work. YouTube won't give you quick cash. Same thing that says there. Education is broken. That's a great belief that I have. I don't believe in educational system. Educational, let's specify it, is broken. Internet is a new way to learn. A new way as more efficient and simple to understand. That's one of my beliefs. Hands down, my goal becomes quit uni. Let's see what we got. Idea, aka psychology, is the most important part of the video. That is the belief for my, I should put this down. So my YouTube channel, but to put it in the perspective of belief psychology or reverse engineering allows you to understand. And not more, just to understand. Because I was uploading videos, 200 videos. If you don't know my background, by the way, I don't know, I didn't talk about that, but if we go to my YouTube Creator Studio, this is my channel, my main channel, Tom Stoll, and I only have two channels, the self-improvement one and the one that is like my work channel, right? And I uploaded 241 videos so far. If you look at my oldest videos, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like doing videos for the sake of doing them, which kind of makes sense because I was learning from talking to the camera and stuff. But I'm just scrolling and like, who is this videos for? And after I realized, like, I got this guy, Hamza, he was recommending to just copy styles and titles and thumbnails from people, and I didn't know why. And so, to give you an example of the thumbnail I copy, this thumbnail is copied, for example. And I didn't know why it works. If you can see self-improvement, I didn't even put E inside. This thumbnail is a copy, this title is a copy. But I didn't know why I didn't reverse engineer. And the reason is just because it already worked. But if you just copy it and make the video worse than the original video, why would they watch? Like, that's a common logic. Use logic for everything. This additional. Use logic. Emotions. And don't be clouded by emotions. That's the great thing. Don't be clouded by emotions. That's the biggest like realization regarding the business. And now if I go to homepage, and first of all you won't see it because it's locked, but if I unlock it, some people I subscribe to, but I know this guy got 1 out of 4 because he just simply had an interview with Mr. Beast, which is a popular guy on YouTube. I know people know Mr. Beast. He's very popular and they are curious what he's about. Let's see a video that gets my attention. I know this video, this is nuts, for Final Cut Pro is getting popular as well because it's just a new thing. It's just a new update. Okay, let's see what else. The YouTube game is rigged, so I leak my 6.5k course. 13.7 for this guy and I want to watch this video itself, just because you assume this AI thumbnails are weird, but just because you assume that you will get 6.5k value of watching this video, and it's long. And look at his previous videos. Oh, he unlisted some, but oh, this is his main channel. He also had a second channel with his YouTube. I guess he rebranded, but he was getting around 50 views on the videos, and he enlisted the low views videos. Let me see if I find it quickly. AJ YouTube coach, that was something like this. Yes, so he, because I'm subscribed and I was subscribed originally for a YouTube channel, but he completely changed and just doing one. And I'm gonna add this video to my own playlist, watch later, because like he leaked his course. Really?
I finally did it. My course.
Let's see.
So in this,
Yeah, so I don't know why wouldn't I watch it. 6.5k. Like, and that's why people watched. You know, you are probably curious as well. You want to watch it. But why? Because people assume that they will get value just from watching it. You know? What else do I see here? Quickly, what gets my attention? What gets my attention? Nothing so far. Lisa. How to film life like Life of Riza. Very simple thumbnail. Very high quality. And she has a brand, big brand behind it. That's why it worked for her. If you do the same for yourself, nobody's gonna click. But if you just copy this title and you put your face on it, like a student, you have a potential, and if your video is great. What else do you got? Let's see. My video, how I make videos, why it didn't work. Nobody cares. Like, who is this guy? Tom's World? And this is just a channel where I put some random videos I created. But yeah, this is just explaining this. You know, I always think about YouTube, and that's what happens when I open this home feed. Sorry for that. How long is this video? 27 minutes. I think it's alright. It's alright. Regarding the beliefs, though, I think, like, with the value positivism, you know, I think that laughing makes your makes your life longer, if you know what I mean. Just like some cliche belief, but like laughing makes your life more happy. And also, let's add to this, and gratitude is appeal to happiness. If you're grateful for things that you have already, makes you happy, just like that. My belief is that unorganized, everyone should have a calendar. Have a calendar. Everyone, sorry. And this is self-explanatory. And follow it. That's the biggest thing, and follow it religiously. My belief is that start with why. My belief is that synthesize the knowledge. Knowledge allows you to learn yourself. My belief is that working 12 hours a day, working efficient 2 hours like that a day, I think it's good enough. Don't need to be long. I'm gonna read it every single day, so like the less is more. Oh, that's one of my beliefs. Less is more. Yeah. Goals, done. Habits. Work. So regarding, let's just look at this and then just create habits. Well, hygiene, which I'm not gonna go into. Hygiene. Hygiene. Correct? Yeah. This is like simple hygiene, like brushing your teeth, etc. This is just, I don't know. I think most people, bro. How do you say hygiene? Okay, let's do it. Like what did I click? No, Safari, get out. It's not working. I'm not sure how to say hygiene. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, let's look at the beliefs. 3 gratitude sentences. Sentences in the morning. Or 3 things that you're grateful for. Things that 3 gratitude things that can work as well. And then also make sure to put the action right 3 things in. Yeah. Regraded the things in the morning, work on, and let's reframe it as well, rule, and then simple hygiene, do. That's the habits. Regarding the work, we done the traffic. Also, let's add to the work beliefs. Calls are the greatest leverage. Sales calls for your business. And obviously, if you're just beginning, that's what I meant. I'm thinking as well, what do I need to be reminded of? Pitching. It's better to pitch your offer to everyone rather than to no one. Just like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, I mean, if I get ideas, I just write it down. Journal daily. Journal evening daily. What else? Let's do it like, this goes first. This goes second. I'm just gonna like, you know, how I do this in the day. Evening daily, journal evening sessions. Sleep, I believe. Sleep is #1 priority. Let's add the hashtag to it as well. Let's feel like we're on Instagram. So regarding the sleep habit, I don't think I'm gonna write it down, just makes sense. 10 a.m. wake up, or sorry, 10 p.m. sleep, and then 8 a.m. wake up, 10 hours of sleep. I have a call in 5 minutes. Not a sales call, but just a value call, which I hopefully turn into a sales call after. But I need to be quick. Behaviors, and we are, let's see, 34 minutes in the video. Behaviors are just based on the habits, and then the standards are just the things that goes to your mind, which is kind of your beliefs as well. Which is, this is a standard, this not as a belief, definitely. Let's just do it the same way. Just like that, like this. Hey, come on. Alright, let's do it like this. Why is not working? Apple Notes, what happened? Okay, maybe this will work. Yes, cool. Standards, this is a standard, this is not a belief. This is a standard. This kind of standard to the people I speak to. But you know, it's like connected, just a new character. And you kind of already know it in your head, just you need to apply it and put it on paper. Let's close those things. Yeah. Bro, why it's UK? Synthesize, not S. So you think about habits. Reading. I like reading 30 minutes a day. This is really one of the habits I want to apply, but I've been struggling with. I normally take my information from videos or like talking to people. I think I need to prepare for that call though. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think regarding the behaviors, I need to add more. I'm gonna come back to this. I just need to prepare for the call at least 2 minutes. I want to go to the bathroom and stuff. But hopefully this video helped you. Once again, this is in the description. So if you just listen to it and not written anything down, you wasted your time, but also my time. You can still fix it just by sitting down and designing your character yourself. The text in the description. You don't need to click on links. It's also gonna be in comments because I think from mobile it's hard to copy. Yeah, we'll see if I remember. Hopefully it helps you read those every single day, multiple times per day. This is what I'm gonna do. And see you in the next one. Bye bye. Quick change of the camera. Boom. Bye bye.